You ever just stop and think about bees? I mean, really think about them. Not as an insect, but as a design, a purposeful creation of God. Bees don't just buzz around, they work, they labor, they give life, they create sweetness. Honey is a symbol in the Bible of blessing and abundance. A land flowing with milk and honey is God's promise of prosperity. When bees do what bees were made to do, when they're fruitful, thriving, that reflects God's blessing on the land. But right now, something alarming is happening. Across this nation, honeybees colonies are collapsing. Some estimate showing 60%, 70%, and even more losses. Millions of hives are dying. Just billions of bees are gone. Some beekeepers have called it the worst losses in record history. So just look at that for a moment. Bees, creatures designed to bring life, are suddenly dying off at unprecedented rates. That's not just an ecological moment. To me, that's a sign, a message from God. Why would God make something so beautiful, so essential, only for it to now fade, to collapse? Because the bees represent fruitfulness. They represent purpose. They represent blessing. And when they die in numbers like this, it tells us something deeper. What if God is showing us something? What if he's showing us what fruitfulness looks like? Not just in nature, but in the hearts of people. A society that forgets about God, that replaces holiness with distraction, that pursues monetary pleasure instead of eternal purpose. What does that society produce? Not sweetness, not blessing, not life. So when God's creation, his bees, begin disappearing, I believe God is speaking. Not yelling, not chaos, but just clearly, unmistakably, like John the Baptist in the wilderness reminding us where we have strayed. This isn't about insects. This isn't about fruitfulness. This isn't about purpose. This is about the condition of the heart. If God cares enough to design something like the bee and then let us see the decline, then he cares enough to wake us up. So here's the question. Are you living fruitfully? Are you laboring for righteousness? Are you creating sweetness in the bitter world? Or are you a part of a collapse that's already started? Spiritually, mentally, morally. God created bees with purpose. Maybe that's God showing us what he wants in our lives. Fruitful, purposeful, connected to him. Because a land without fruitfulness is a land without blessing. God bless.